Scorpio, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Scorpio, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. All right, so Scorpio, see what's going on in your reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Scorpio, Spirit, for their highest good. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. All right, so they're saying crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Definitely. You are going through a deep healing, a very, very deep healing right now. Okay, so really just, let your emotions out, go with the healing, rest, meditate, go outside for walks, cry when you need to. Really just go with the healing, okay? Because your soul is releasing a lot right now. You do have the cleansing waters. It says purification activate to vibrant life forces. So I feel like you really need to clear your energy. Really think positive in everything that's going on in your life, no matter if it's good or bad. Really think positive, okay? Try to change that energy because you are definitely going through a healing right now. Scorpio, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. One for the current, one for the situation, one for the past or now, one for what's hidden, one for the hopes and fears. One for the what you need to do now, what you need to work on, and the outcome. And at the end of the tarot deck, you did get the 8 of Cups. So there's something you're walking away from, definitely. So you do have the 8 of Wands here. The 8 of Wands is talking about that there is fast movement coming through. There's messages also, some kind of unexpected message, unexpected change is also here. You do have the 4 of Pentacles for the situation. You're holding on to something dearly. It could be money also that you could be holding on, but it also could be the past that you're holding on to. We'll see more. You have the 9 of Cups here for the past or now. They're asking you to be very grateful, to see all your accomplishments, to see everything that you've done, to be content with what you have. You have the 8 of Pentacles up here for what's hidden. You've been working very hard. You will definitely reap the rewards, but you just need to have, really know that your efforts are being, your efforts are paying off. The hard work is coming through. You will reach that material success. We'll see what the other cards say. You have the Ace of Wands here for the hopes and fears, and I do feel like there is a new beginning here, a new path for you. Nice. You have the 2 of Wands. You're making plans. You're trying to make a decision. I also feel like you need to have patience for everything that's going on in your life. You do have the Chariot card for what you need to work on, and that's taking control of everything that is going on in your life. Really take control of it. Try to move forward from everything that's been happening, okay? And then you have the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands is talking about that you're moving forward. Just try not to rush into anything, okay? Because there is fast movement here. It's like you're just like going to go forward. Very nice. All right. And then you did get like the 8 of Cups here, so you are definitely walking away from anything. A lot of you guys are going on a spiritual journey, but I feel like it's more of going on a different path. Okay, so let's do this. All right, so Scorpio, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio for their highest good. Why is the 8 of Wands here for Scorpio? Wow. All right, so definitely, things are going to start moving very fast. I feel like you need to take care of yourself more because you do have the 4 of Swords here. There is unexpected news, unexpected messages coming through also. really take your time and rest and take care of yourself, because you also have the Empress card here. The Empress is talking about really nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first before anything else, okay? Really take care of your health. There could also be a pregnancy around you, or you could be pregnant. I feel like you're just trying to, there is abundance also here for you. I feel like there is abundance, and I feel like it's coming in very fast. But you need to start taking care of yourself, okay? Really start taking care of yourself. Yes. You have the Four of Pentacles here, and what in the situation? Why is the Four of Pentacles? Wow. Okay, so you were holding on to something very tightly. It could have been money, it could have been your past, it could have been anything. You're just holding on to something very tight. I feel like you're going to let it go, because there's some kind of ending here that's coming through. You do have the Ten of Swords. Whether it was painful or not, definitely there's an ending here. And I feel like, everything's going to change for you very soon. Because of this ending, something's going to push you forward, okay? Because that's what they're saying. I feel like also too, even though it's it's the ending that you didn't want to see or do or hear about, you're still going to be pushing forward, because you have the Four of Wands here. Regardless of whatever situation it was or what's going on, you're going to move forward, okay? Just know that. You do have the Nine of Cups here for the past or now. And I do believe it's now. I do believe that you're trying to move forward. I feel like you need to really just see the accomplishments and have gratitude for everything, and really be grateful. I mean, all the gratitude is grateful, but really see the accomplishments that you've done, okay? And be content with everything that's going on, whether it's good or bad. You really need to really think about all these things, okay? Because there are good things here, a lot of good things. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here for the what's hidden? Wow. All right, so I do feel like something definitely has come to an end in your life. It could have been a career also, is what I'm getting. But you're really going through a huge change. Maybe you're changing jobs. Maybe there's something better that you're going towards, because I do feel like there is this, because you have the Ten of Swords here in the situation, but you also have in what's hidden, you have this Death card here. The Death card here is your card, Scorpio. This is your card. You came into your own reading, but this is also about big changes. There could be a career move that you're making, or an ending a career and going on to doing something completely different. But definitely all this hard work that you're doing, it's going to pay off. No matter what, it's going to pay off. Just go with this transition, okay? Even if it's hard, just try it, because I feel like your cup is going to be very overflowed. I feel like you're going to be happy. This is a new time, new beginning. There's new projects coming in. I feel like you're going to be very inspired also. It's very nice. Very, very nice. You have the Ace of Wands down here, and I also feel like it's that new beginning, because you also have the Ace of Wands down here. That shows that it's pushing you forward into this new beginning, because things are no longer the same. There's an ending. There's another ending and big change here. So it's like it's going to push you forward, which is very nice. You have the Ace of Wands here, and why is the Ace of Wands here? One more card. Wow. There is definitely a decision that you're trying to make, okay? And I feel like around like the new moon, around that time, I feel like it's going to come up. So remember, the new moon is coming in. So I feel like at that time, it's going to be around that time that you're making that decision. There is a new path here. You're going to be very inspired. You're going to have ideas. You're going to be on this new path. There's a lot of growth. You're going to out with the old, in with the new, is what they say, is what they're saying. You have the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is saying, there could be some kind of offer coming in for you. Maybe that's that message that's going to come through, because I do feel like it's a message coming in. So, wow. And then with the Two of Cups too, I feel like there's that offer coming in, making a decision with it. Then you have the Moon card here. You may not be seeing things clearly right now, but you will. Okay. So just know that. Trust your intuition on things, especially the decision that you're making, okay? Because you're going to. Then you have the Two of Wands here. And why is the Two of Wands here for what you need to do now? Wow. Wow. So you do have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is talking about that, you know, you are definitely making a decision, but you're also making plans about things. And you may not be telling anybody either, but you're definitely trying to figure out what's your next move. I do feel like you're finding your patience also. And I feel like you're going to leave something behind, because you do have this card, the Six of Swords, and you also have this card, which is the Eight of Cups. You know, you've been feeling overwhelmed in the past. You know, you've been really overwhelmed with a lot of things, you know, and you're finally leaving a lot that's making you feel like that. So it's good. Better times are here for you. I feel like things are going to balance out for you. I feel like you are on the right path. I feel like you need to find your patience and your calmness, okay? Really try to be patient about things and let everything come in instead of trying to rush it or trying not to go with the change. Go with it. You have the Chariot card here. And why is the Chariot card here for what is it? Oh, what you need to work on one more card. Sorry, Spirit. Wow, look at that. All right, so definitely you have the Chariot here. Like I said, you know, the Chariot is talking about moving forward, you know, taking control of things, you know, but definitely moving forward. Really try to keep everything controlled, okay? Like, not controlled, like, you know, I gotta control you or anything like that, but really take control of your life. Take control of the finances that you're doing, your finances, the things that you're doing, you know, the loose ends that you're not dealing with, you know, start taking control of that, okay? Because this is like a second chance for you to do it all over again, but to do it right. You do have the Six of Pentacles here, and the Six of Pentacles is talking about that, you know, maybe, you know, try not to be over giving also, like with your time, you know, what you're doing, you know, but also too, I feel like for some of you guys, you can be a little generous if you want to, but that's for some of you guys. And I feel like you try not to overgive yourself, your time into doing everything for everybody. Okay, really try to set boundaries for yourself. That, you know, this time around, I'm not going to go and do everything for everybody. Don't be a people pleaser. Okay, try not to do that. And then you have the Knight of Swords here. Yes. Oh, Page of Swords. I'm sorry. Page of Swords is talking about, you know, really try not to jump into anything really quick. Okay, really try to have good communication with people. You know, I feel like you're gonna I feel like you need to express yourself more clearly in what you want to do and the truth that you need to see on everything that's going on in your life. Do your research before you jump into anything, like any decision, anything that you're trying to do. Really do your research about it, okay? And then you have the Knight of Wands here. And why is the Knight of Wands here for Scorpio? One more card. Wow, okay. So you definitely are moving forward. Try not to rush on things. Like I said, you know, take your time, do your research, you know, see everything about it, you know, because you don't want to make any mistakes, okay? And you are definitely going on a lot. You're going through a lot. You're going through a healing, you know, you have to change your energy, like really clear your energy, be positive about everything. But I do feel like you need to take care of yourself, and there is abundance coming in for you. There is a lot of beautiful things here. There's an offer, there's messages, there's unexpected change. You know, things that you didn't even think that were going to come in are going to come in, okay? I do feel like you're collaborating with somebody, or you're working very hard to create something. I do feel like you're doing that. I also feel like you're being recognized for everything that you've done. You know, the hard work, it shows off and it pays off. Also, is what I'm feeling here with this Three of Pentacles. I also feel like there could be some kind of traveling for you also. And I do feel like you have a support from a lot of people. Okay. And then with that, you have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is saying that you're going to go towards this victory and this success. You know, people are going to really look at you and all the hard work that you've done. And it's very, very nice. Okay. So really try your best to just keep pushing forward. Really try your best to clear your energy, because you need to really set boundaries, Scorpio. Don't be in that place back where you were, okay? Try not to be doing that. Remember that to find your patience, to be calm about things also. All right, so Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. God bless.